this is series of growth triggers online where your growth is your number one priority. So as you can see, as you can observe, I've been missing in action for quite some time now because of some projects that I have, like the online course launch and everything. So, but now we're back on track, and now I'll be sharing with you some tips that is related to working from home, or if you are working on something, then this is for you. So there's a question in one of my group, the Filipino Online Professional Network, and someone asked how to fight procrastination. And procrastination is something that we are all guilty of. We've been committing this sin for quite some time, or from time to time. I myself is guilty of it, and I know for sure that you are guilty of it as well. So, procrastination is considered to be a success killer, and we all know that because when you procrastinate, you tend to stop or feel stuck in reaching your goals. And that is not helpful if you want to improve or grow in any aspect you want to. Like, for example, if you want to become a virtual assistant or an online professional, but you procrastinate on learning and how to be one, then there's no way that you can be an online professional. Or if you are putting off a personal project that you want to work on for quite some time, like podcasting or blogging or creating a website, then it will still be an idea if you will not work in it. So I want to share with you 5 tips that I know will be helpful in order for you to fight procrastination, and I have been doing it as well. So let's get started. So number 1 is shift your paradigm. So what do I mean by shift your paradigm? What I mean by that is change your mindset. So we've been conditioned since our childhood that we are limited to what we can do. So that's why we think that if we try something new, there will be a struggle along the way. Yes, there will be a struggle along the way, but you need to think that it is possible for you to do that. So stop thinking from I can't to I can. From being an employee or having an employee mindset to be or having an entrepreneur mindset. So you see, you need to transition from thinking that way in order for you to stop procrastinating. Why? Because when you think you are an employee of someone or you are working for someone, it tends to limit your capability as a person or as part of the team. But when you think of working with the client or working with a project, you tend to be empowered and think that you can do things successfully. So shifting your mindset or changing your mindset will really help you in transitioning or in stopping procrastination. So that's number 1. So number 2 is what I call the Nike syndrome. So as you know, the Nike syndrome, the Nike tagline is just do it. So that's what I want you to do. Just do it. Even if you have fears, even if you have doubts, or even if you have anxiety towards working on it, or if you fear other people might say something or not so good things about you, still do it. Because what separates unsuccessful people to successful people is successful people do things or take action towards their goals, even if they are afraid, even if they have fear, even if they have anxiety. They don't care about what other people will think about them, but instead they work towards their goal. So that's what you can do in order for you to fight procrastination. So number 3 is find an accountability partner. So when you are accountable, it pushes you to do it even if you don't want to, because you will feel ashamed that you are not able to accomplish something. Because regularly when you meet or when you talk to your accountability partner, you will need to report what have you done, what works and what not. So you really have to do the things that you have agreed to work on. So since your accountability partner will check on you, so that's why it is crucial to have someone that you can talk to related to your goals. And I can attest to that. I have accountability partners that has been instrumental in me in reaching my goals that I have set, like particularly for this year. So if you want something very badly and if you want to make it happen, but you think you need a little push from someone else, then having an accountability partner will be helpful for you. So it's a give and take relationship when it comes to having an accountability partner. It's not just you will benefit from it, but the other person should benefit from it as well, because you'll be sharing back and forth ideas, strategies that you think will be helpful in reaching your goal. So that's the beauty of having an accountability partner. So number 4 is you need to put a deadline. So if you are having your own set of goals, you need to put a deadline as to when you are going to finish it or accomplish it. Why? Because usually when you have a deadline, you are forced to do it even if you don't want to, because it is in your calendar. So when you put a schedule, you put it in your calendar. And it's more likely that if the goal or the action that you need to take is in your calendar, it's more likely that it will be done. And it makes your life more organized because you know what you have to do on a particular date or time or day. So it is more likely that you will achieve what you have set for yourself. Okay, so number 4 is put a deadline. And number 5 is something that I learned from Marie Forleo, and the term that she uses in this tip is verberize. So verb that I mean is action word. So verberize. So sometimes when we create our to-do list or our goals for the week, we tend to generalize it. Like, for example, grocery, doctor, party, or dentist visit. So it's like a general type of thing. So when we see it in our to-do list, we tend to be overwhelmed. So that's why we procrastinate, because it's like a big project for us if we see it that way. But if you put a verb or an action word related to your to-do list, it is much easier to swallow because it's like a chunk of the whole. So for example, if you will have a goal of party, we can chunk it down by creating subtasks or creating tasks that has verb on it. Like for example, order food for the party, or buy cakes and balloons, or hire a clown for the party. So you see, if you use action words or verbs in creating your to-do list, it is much easier for you to go over your list. So it's easier for you to work on the project or on the task, because it is easier to understand and easier to execute. So that's it. So to wrap up, here are the 5 tips that I want to share with you in order for you to fight procrastination. Number 1 is shift your paradigm. Number 2 is the Nike syndrome. Number 3 is find accountability partner. Number 4 is put a deadline. And number 5, verberize your to-do list. Okay, so that's it. I hope you find it useful, and if you want great success in your life and business and virtual career, come on over to growthtriggersonline.com and sign up for email updates. Again, this is Neri here at GTO, where your growth is our number 1 priority. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time here at Growth Triggers Online. Bye for now.